Hi, I am Mandy of Mad Cow Mandy Designs. Today's co-host, Pepper Ann, who is trying to take a nap. You're trying to take a nap, huh? It's okay. You can nap now. It is May the 11th, 2023, and this is Stitch 59. It is a nasty, dreary day here. Oh, God. I don't think it stopped raining since I woke up, and I cannot get moving today. So let's hop into finished objects where I have no yarn. My hands have been hurting a little bit lately, so I've been trying to give them a break, and I haven't been doing as much knitting, but that means I've been on the computer doing some of that work that needs to get done. And I made a book. Yeah, I made a book. So I am trying something new. Let me know if you like it. This is the summer edition of the sock book y'all all know and love. If you like it, maybe there will be more seasons. Y'all, I want you to take a look at this fire. These are all stitches. It's all made of stitches. Everything is. Even the lightning bugs. It's so cute. So it is limited time, run, sell, whatever you want to call that. I'm not sure yet. It'll run through the summer, but then I'll take it down and probably not offer this design again. So let me know if this is something y'all are interested in, and maybe there will be an autumn and a winter and springtime, and there'll just be a whole lineup of collectible sock books. I'm so excited for this. Okay, so that is the only finished object I have. It is already listed in the Etsy store, so you can head on over there and pick that up if you like. And that very quickly brings us to works in progress. Oh, my Fates Thread Halloween bag has a foot. I was working on this earlier, which is why my foot marker is in it. I'm so close to the toe. Look at that. It's what, 2 rounds from the toe? And I have a cauldron stitch marker from Bronze Shepherd Studios. I love it. This is a vanilla sock done in Pretty Twisted Yarns Happy Halloweeny. It's her Halloween color. Ooh, that's a lot of sparkle. Her Halloween color from last October with a pop of color from Southern Skeins. It's just an orange that I had. I'm almost finished with the first sock. I will probably put the toe in today. Yeah. Not sure when that'll get done. I mean, obviously I want to have them done in May because those are my Halloween and May socks, but we'll see. It all kind of depends on the hands. Next up is Miss Fiber Fox Dragonfly. This is my testing purple sock. There are 2 socks in this bag. That is how organized I am this week. There are 2 socks in the bag. I am calling this my testing purple sock because I am testing out a new yarn base for Southern Skeins, as well as my potato chip sock pattern. So this is a one-of-a-kind purple. Many of y'all said that you liked this color last week, and for the record, Jenna heard that, so maybe she'll dye this. We don't know, but it's such a pretty color. And the stitch marker that I was gifted from Slip Slip Sis. I really like this yarn, y'all. It's so soft, and I think it said on there that it was a 2-ply. You can't feel the ply to it. Like it's just so soft. And I did not change the size needles that I'm using. I don't think I'm going to have a problem with the sock fitting. It looks like all my other socks. So I am very excited for this one. And what? Oh, yes. Okay. I shoved this in the bag so that the cats wouldn't get it. Oh, dropped a needle. Okay. This is a walking sock. What is this? Knit Picks Felici Fruit Punch. I am making these for my mom. I have a needle just like stuck through the middle of the sock there. All of these stitch markers are because I was taking somebody around the block and working on these at the same time. But now it's gotten hot and I had to start carrying a water bottle and a bowl for her to drink out of. And these were I had this in the water bottle holder. So this had to come out, which means that now I will just work on it here at the house at some point. Nice vanilla knitting. And I guess come fall, I will be able to go round. She knows the W word, so I can't say that, especially since it's raining and we can't go. But maybe come spring I will be able to go around the block and knit again, because I have worlds more patience to just stop and let her sniff all the things when I have knitting with me. I don't have knitting. I'm sweating. It's 90 degrees outside and no patience, none at all. Then again, here soon it's going to get hot enough that we can't do that in the middle of the day like we have been, because the concrete will be too hot. As it is right now, I go out there and I check the concrete and make sure it's not too hot for her feet, and then we go. Last whip I wanted to share with you. My naughty knitting sack. This is my moss stitch blanket. Mandy, you showed us that last week, and I could have swore it was bigger last week. Because it was. I restarted it. That is the back. Here's the front. I restarted it. I picked a new pattern, started it again, and this pattern is by Cheryl D. Floyd. I will have that linked down below. It is a YouTube tutorial. So it also is a tutorial on how to make the moss square and keep it square so it doesn't get that weird little twist in it. But I will put in a photo of what my previous blanket was looking like. The increases were in the middle, like just on the middle of a side, and I wasn't doing them correctly. I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong, and I kind of had a hump. You could see where the increases were, and there was a bit of a hump, and I didn't like it. So I started it over, and this pattern has the increases in the corner, and you can't tell. You cannot see them. So that makes me much happier. I'm enjoying this a lot more. I don't know why. I can put increases in a corner just fine. Those make plenty of sense to me, but in the middle of a row, wasn't happening. I don't know. So this got started over, and this is all the progress that I made on Sunday. I didn't exactly want to rip out and start over, but it bothered me enough that I knew after 2 months I wasn't going to want to work on it anymore. And I would rather rip out 1 day's progress and start over than rip out 3 months of progress and have to start over. So I listen to myself and I am liking it so much more. I only work on this on Sundays, so I won't show it to you every week. I might show it to you for the next couple of weeks and then stop because it won't grow nearly as fast after that. Okay. That brings us to mail. I did not receive any mail this week, but I had a delayed Christmas gift. And I am so happy. Oh my God. Okay. I know, it's huge, right? I have a jumbo Fates thread bag. It's a print, so it's not actually crocheted, it's fabric printed to look like granny squares. So of course I had to put this moss blanket. It's not technically a granny square, but it's a square and it's crocheted, so I really wanted it in the bag. And last Sunday I was working on my scrappy blanket and realized that it really wasn't fitting in the bag that I had it in. So what I've been doing is this. So that's my knotty knitting sack and then my scrappy blanket. And that's kind of how I've been keeping them separated, but in a big old bag. I have one more of these bags and it currently has a blanket project in it. So what I need to do is finish up that blanket project so that I could divide these two into their own jumbo bags. Of course, right now, this one fits perfectly fine in here for now. But it is nice to just be able to grab one big bag and bring it in here on Sundays and work on all of this. I've been enjoying that. And I even put my pins on here from the Crazy Sock Lady. So I can have my scrappy Sundays. I love it. Why are you looking at me like that? I'm a crazy bag lady. It's okay. It will be okay. Yeah. Okay, I guess that brings us into chatter. So I did frog 2 projects this week. I should probably mention that. They were both very similar projects and I wasn't working on either of them, and I finally figured out what my problem was. I think I was working on too small of a needle. So I needed a larger needle for the material I was making. It was the Pentagon blanket and the Valentine's shawlette. Both of them were on a 3mm needle and they were both sock weight yarn. It was hurting my hands to work on them, so I just wasn't working on them. I ripped both of them out. I will eventually get around to casting on that blanket again because I really liked it. I will be casting on the shawl again very soon, like this week. And I'm just going to go up 1 or 2 needle sizes. I haven't decided yet. So yeah, I'm going to start that over. And I already set up the yarn for the Valentine's shawlette differently than I did last time, so it might make things even easier. We'll find out. I told you that I took out the socks. This weekend, we are going to go to a concert over in Texas. It's about a 4-hour drive. My husband will probably do a fair amount of the driving, and that means that I can knit, but the only thing I can knit on is a muscle girl hat without getting carsick. So I have my dad's hat that I've been working on. I started shortly before our last trip. I'll take that with me, and it will probably be the only thing I work on. Because, I mean, we're going to drive, concert, sleep, drive. I'm not going to have a whole lot of time to do anything else. So I will be taking that project with me and working on it. And yeah. Okay. My husband and I went out to eat the other night, and it was in downtown. We decided to go for a walk. It was quiet. It was nice. The weather was just wonderful. So we decided to go for a walk after we ate, and we're walking along, and suddenly in front of us on the sidewalk, I see two glowing eyes. And they're kind of far away. They're still a ways up the sidewalk, but it's just two glowing eyes. And I'm like, oh, it's a cat. And then it moved, and I was like, that's not a cat. Y'all, that soccer mom arm came out so fast and stopped my husband in his tracks. I don't know why I have this, but it's a reflex that I have. So I stopped him, and I was like, that's a raccoon. And he looks at it. Are you sure? How can you tell? And then it turned sideways, and it was very clearly a raccoon. Not a problem. We were going to give it a minute to kind of, go away before we started walking again. When it started walking towards us, I start walking backwards, still with the soccer mom arm. And my husband's like, you okay? And I'm like, raccoons don't come towards you. So now we are walking like faster, backwards. That raccoon picked up speed and was coming straight for us. I don't know what was wrong with the raccoon, but I am now in like full reverse speed, still with the soccer mom arm. And I'm like, hun, raccoons don't come to you. Raccoons don't come to you. Y'all, I love raccoons. They are the most adorable thing ever. My brain cannot think fast enough when I see one, because I've actually picked up a baby raccoon before. Don't ask me why. I was just like, oh, baby raccoon. And I picked it up. This one, I was like, no. Like, this not, oh, I'm sorry. Not you, babe. You're good. You're good. So yeah, this one, brain thought plenty fast enough. Raccoons do not come towards you. You were, nope. Full speed, in reverse. It is picking up pace, coming towards us. We are now running across the street to the other sidewalk, across like a 2-lane highway. And the raccoon is like just pacing in front of the building that we were about to walk in front of. I don't know what was wrong with that raccoon. I don't know if it was rabid or if it was just way too friendly. Wasn't going to find out. So we walked on the other side of the street, didn't see it again. Don't know where he went, but I don't think I've ever been chased by a raccoon before. That was new. My husband's just like, good call. I thought it was a cat. Oh. Do you have anything to add? Do you? She did not go to daycare today because we went and had a play date day before yesterday at Pam's house with her dog Abraham. Yeah, you played with Abraham? Okay, we haven't learned that name yet. And we'll probably go play again tomorrow. We'll go to Pam's house tomorrow. You want to go to Pam's? I got a little head tilt. She's learning the word Pam. And then you're going to go stay the night with her, right? Yeah? You're going to go stay the night? So, we've had a lot happening this week, and we decided to stay home from daycare. But you're being so good. And y'all see what she's on? This is my blanket that I made from Meredith, a lovely Blunder knits. It was last year's crochet along project for the Southern Skeins chat knit night. And you love this blanket. You do. You love it. She lays on it all the time. It smells like it. It has to get washed fairly regularly. And it's acrylic, so it handles it well. She can have it. You're spoiled and you get hand knits. It's okay. Alright. We have rambled on long enough. And you are so tired. You've been asleep all day. How are you tired? I will see y'all again next week. She should be back at daycare by then. So, take care. See you then. Bye.